Military mechanics. What vehicle modification did you discover that wasn't in any manual? I was one of the few female mechanics in our Army motor pool, so I thought I'd seen every crazy field repair imaginable. Then one afternoon, an MRAP rolled into my bay with a simple complaint. The engine keeps losing power over rough roads. Easy fix, I thought. At least, that's what I expected. The moment I removed the dashboard, I froze. Hidden behind it were 3 welded ammo cans packed with circuit boards, cooling fans, aircraft sensors, and hundreds of hand-labeled wires. None of it belonged there. None of it appeared in any Army manual. I just stared. What in the world is this? The driver, Staff Sergeant Emma Collins, looked at the floor. We built it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Who authorized this? No one. She took a deep breath. Our convoy lost 2 vehicles to roadside bombs in 3 months. We got tired of waiting for better equipment, so every night after patrol, we'd salvage parts from damaged radios, old navigation units, and broken sensors. For nearly 4 months, her crew had secretly built a homemade battlefield computer. It constantly compared suspension movement, tire pressure, engine vibration, GPS location, and road patterns. If something looked different from every road they'd driven before, it flashed a warning. It wasn't approved. It wasn't tested. And if command found it, everyone involved could have been court-martialed. Regulations said I should remove it immediately. Instead, I asked one question. Does it actually work? Emma smiled. Come with us tomorrow. The next morning, I joined their convoy. About an hour into the mission, a small red light on the dashboard suddenly started flashing. The driver hit the brakes. Nothing looked unusual. The road was empty. A few soldiers climbed out to search. 20 minutes later, nothing. One of them laughed. Told you that junk box doesn't know anything. Even I started wondering if we'd wasted our time. 3 days later, we rolled out again. This time, the warning came sooner. Red light, loud buzzer. Emma stopped the convoy without hesitation. The engineer searched the road again. 5 minutes later, someone shouted, IED! Freshly buried explosives were hidden beneath the exact stretch of a road the homemade computer had flagged. The blast would have hit the lead vehicle first. Mine. That strange collection of welded ammo cans had just saved more than 30 soldiers. Back at the motor pool, I made my decision. I didn't remove the system. I improved it. I sealed the wiring against dust, installed better cooling fans, strengthened every electrical connection, built a cleaner power supply so it wouldn't fail during long patrols. Quietly, other mechanics started asking for the same upgrades. Within months, dozens of vehicles were running versions of the homemade system. Convoys began spotting danger earlier. Ambushes became less successful. More soldiers came home. Then everything almost fell apart. A newly assigned colonel inspected our motor pool. He opened one dashboard and immediately spotted the welded ammo cans. His face went completely serious. Who installed this? The entire garage went silent. I stepped forward. I did, sir. I was already imagining the paperwork, the investigation, maybe even the end of my career. Instead, the colonel asked one question. Can it prove what it does? The following week, we demonstrated the system on a military test course. Again and again, it identified hidden hazards before anyone else noticed them. When the final test ended, the colonel smiled. You mechanics solved a problem we've been chasing for years. Army engineers arrived soon after. They photographed every wire, copied every diagram, and asked us dozens of questions. Months later, I visited a military research facility. Sitting on a workbench was a brand new production model. Cleaner, smaller, official. An engineer picked it up and handed it to me. We redesigned the housing, he said, but it's still your idea. As I held it in my hands, I couldn't stop thinking about the day. I almost ripped the original out of that MRAP and threw it into the scrap bin. Sometimes the best military inventions don't begin in a laboratory. Sometimes they begin with exhausted mechanics who simply refuse to lose another convoy.